things I would do if I were a rich, bored housewife. Now, having a taste for the finer life, I've once thought to myself, wow, it would be great if I could just go shopping all day. But now, after work, I go shopping sometimes. And in between travels, I go to luxury stores to have a look in the airport duty free. And I realize that is not a very fulfilling life because I love to do projects. That's just built in me. I've always been a writer, content creator, whether I knew it or not. I've been writing since I was maybe 7, 8 years old. I've kept a diary every day. I'm here to do more than shopping and look pretty. And is there a way where I can do all of those things? Dress up, buy pretty clothes, and also do something meaningful? Charity gala, fundraising galas are a way to do that. I grew up watching Barbie movies, and Barbie was everything. She did so much, had 200 careers, also looked fabulous at the same time. Maybe if I were a rich bored housewife and had so many different projects, I could get to do that. So excited. Here are some things I would do. 5 ideas I could think of. 2 of them involved charity. First charity, an educational charity where I would help high school students figure out what they are meant to do in life and not just do personality aptitude tests, but find them internships and help them build confidence. And I would do that by raising money to help get them to different educational programs abroad and also fund some internships, help them gain some experience or get extracurricular courses in math, science, law, politics, anything. First, why international study tours? Because for my own experience, being abroad actually opened up my mind. I became less obsessed with prestige, saw how people lived, and become more confident in myself through living alone, solo traveling, talking to people of different cultures. I just loved it. And I've known friends who come from underprivileged backgrounds who's gotten scholarships to study in very prestigious universities. Change your entire trajectory. Second thing would be funding internships to get companies to train them. And this is super fun and something I'm very passionate about because I personally struggled with finding the right career path for me. And I've tried very frontline work to more brain demanding work. And it's how I realize I'm good at all these things. Optimizing systems, building something from nothing, 0 to 1. I just love the process. I want to help more students do that. And I realized there is a gap because when I was in high school, the career experience day we got, I remember being a waitress, like it was a waitress simulation activity. That was not it. I just wanted something more. It was not comprehensive enough. And I feel like the education system now just instills a sense of failure in us. At least that's how I felt for a very long time. Through always applying for the best jobs but getting rejected. I want to help them build confidence through gaining skills, through gaining international exposure, making more friends, seeing the different ways of life. Second charity would be for better architecture and music programs in hospitals. I was visiting a relative in a cancer treatment specialist hospital, and there was a piano in the lobby, and I just started playing. And I'm very into spirituality, and it just says music has healing frequencies. I've been playing the piano since I was 3, and music just transports you to a whole other realm. And I just thought if we had pianos in every single hospitals, in the hospital chapels or on each floors, we could have volunteers play the piano or organize concerts. People who are bored, have nothing to do on the hospital beds, have beautiful music in their ears, and they're not just surrounded by fluorescent light, which it just really sucks the life out of them. I'm very passionate about this because I love healing people, but just it has to be done more efficiently. and more beautifully, because life is just more than survival. We live to experience art. And I love going to cathedrals to listen to organ music, concertos, classical music, and I want to bring that to the world. Yes, and I would organize charity galas, fundraising galas, so we can buy more musical instruments, get more people in those hospitals playing the music. I visited a mental hospital in Barcelona, a very lesser known tourist spot. It's called San Pablo Hospital. It's not in use anymore, but the naturalist, I forgot the term. The architecture style Gaudi is famous for. That hospital was so beautiful. I want to refine the interiors of hospitals as well, or build a new one where people can be around nature, beautiful interiors, because studies have shown that beautiful interiors have healing effects on people. Third idea is to start clothing brands or a concept store. I've been obsessed with natural fiber clothing because it's just better for the body. I recently bought a very cute pink cotton top from Other Stories. It's so breathable and it just makes me feel so good compared to the polyester material that clothing is made out of. And I don't believe we have to sacrifice good material and for price. I do walk into luxury stores. Hermes, Loro Piana, I feel their fabrics and it's amazing, but it's so expensive. And I don't think that good quality clothing should be reserved for people who can pay only. It should just be something that people have access to. Then fourth would be a comfortable shoe brand, because I love shoes, but I get blisters very easily because I'm quite skinny and there's not a lot of cushion around my feet. And finding the right pair of shoes takes me the longest time. And there's not a lot of brands out there, actually no brands out there, that create shoes that are comfortable enough for me. And I have spent probably a decade looking at shoes, so I know what good shoes are, what to look for, and I want to start my own brand. I know there is such a demand in the market, but I just don't have time. That's why, with all these project ideas in mind and with some work experience, I know how to organize people. I know what is needed to start things. I've actually started a clothing brand before. Just didn't work out because the style was a little bit too out there, too niche. I didn't match it with the market need. I'm a little bit more realistic now, but still have my own vision. So yes, so I'm looking for that rich husband to support all of these. Just kidding. Not. But I think having meaning in life, leaving a legacy, leaving an impact, and helping others, while is the best thing for life. We're not just here to look pretty. Of course, that is very important as well. You wouldn't see me wearing these stuff, right, if I didn't believe so. But there should be more to life.